What if I told you that some of the food you eat has had its DNA altered, intentionally? That's not science fiction, it's science. Welcome to the world of GMOs, genetically modified organisms. But what exactly is a GMO? How are they made? Are they safe? And why is there so much debate? In this video, we'll explore the science, the process, and the controversy surrounding GMOs. A genetically modified organism, or GMO, is any living organism whose genetic material has been altered using genetic engineering techniques. Unlike traditional breeding, which involves selecting traits over generations, genetic modification allows scientists to directly insert, delete, or modify specific genes within an organism's DNA. This technology can be applied to plants, animals, or microorganisms. The process of creating a GMO involves several precise scientific steps. 1. Gene identification. Scientists first identify a gene of interest. For example, a gene that resists pests or drought. 2. Gene isolation. That gene is isolated from the source organism. It could come from bacteria, another plant, or even a different species entirely. 3. Gene insertion. Using tools like CRISPR-Cas9, gene guns, or agrobacterium-mediated transfer, the gene is inserted into the host organism's DNA. 4. Selection and testing. Modified organisms are grown and tested over many generations for stability, safety, and performance. 5. Regulatory approval. In most countries, GMOs undergo extensive regulatory reviews for human health and environmental impact before commercialization. The first genetically modified organism was created in 1973, when scientists inserted foreign DNA into a bacterium. In 1994, the first GMO food, the flavor sour tomato, hit the U.S. market. It was engineered for a longer shelf life. Since then, GMOs have been widely adopted, especially in agriculture. Today, over 90% of corn, soy, and cotton grown in the United States is genetically modified for traits like pest resistance, e.g. Bt corn, herbicide tolerance, e.g. Roundup-ready crops, drought tolerance. This is the most important and controversial question. According to over 275 scientific organizations worldwide, including the World Health Organization, WHO, the National Academy of Sciences, NAS, the American Medical Association, AMA, GMOs currently on the market are safe to eat and do not pose greater risks than conventional foods. Studies have consistently shown no long-term health effects from GMO consumption. That said, safety evaluations are case by case, and new GMO products still undergo rigorous testing. The impact of GMOs goes beyond the lab. Benefits: increased crop yields, reduced pesticide use, e.g. Bt crops produce their own insecticide, resistance to disease, drought, and climate stress, improved nutrition, e.g. golden rice enriched with vitamin A, concerns, development of herbicide-resistant weeds, monoculture farming and biodiversity loss, intellectual property issues. Most GM seeds are patented by large corporations. Risk of cross-contamination with non-GMO or organic crops. There are also ethical debates over labeling, corporate control, and consumer choice. Acceptance of GMOs varies worldwide. In the US, Brazil, and Canada, GMOs are widely cultivated. In the European Union, GMOs face strict regulation and labeling laws, and many countries have partial or full bans. In Africa, some nations embrace GMOs to fight hunger, while others are more cautious. Labeling laws also vary. 60+ countries require GMO labeling. In the US, GMO foods must carry a bioengineered disclosure as of 2022. As technology advances, so do GMOs. Next-generation tools like CRISPR enable more precise gene editing without introducing foreign DNA. We're now seeing gene-edited animals, e.g., pigs resistant to disease, non-browning apples, allergen-free peanuts, gene drives to control mosquito populations. The future could hold climate-resilient crops, carbon-sequestering plants, and personalized medicine through genetically engineered microbes. But it also raises new ethical questions. Who decides what we modify? And who gets access? GMOs represent one of the most transformative and divisive technologies in modern science. They offer enormous potential to fight hunger, disease, and climate change. But they also challenge us to think critically about safety, equity, and sustainability. In the end, the science is clear. GMO technology is a tool. It's how we choose to use it that matters. Stay tuned to Miandey Bulletin for more news updates.